A bee actually flew out of the patient's mouth. I immediately sensed something was wrong and quickly pulled out my flashlight to check. Then I discovered his mouth was swarming with bees and aimed it at his airway, one by one. I sucked out every bee blocking his air passage until his chest finally began to rise and fall. But this all began 10 minutes earlier. At that moment, a truck loaded with beehives crashed on the bridge. The hives scattered everywhere. All shattered, countless bees swarm out frantically. The woman beside the truck was still relieved to have escaped unscathed, but the next second, she was stunned by the sight before her. Before she could recover, the driver stumbled out of the vehicle. He desperately pounded on the window, crying out for help. In that moment, mother and daughter completely broke down. Under the swarm's assault, the driver soon collapsed to the ground. By the time the woman reacted, trying to drive away, it was already too late. Her car was completely surrounded by bees. Soon after, we received notification from dispatch and rushed to the scene. Even as firefighters, we were stunned by the sight. Dispatch immediately assessed this as a high-risk incident and ordered us to contain the situation within the bridge perimeter. By then, the driver showed no signs of life. After the paramedics' report, we learned there was a co-driver in the vehicle. We immediately climbed onto the truck. Thankfully, he still had faint breaths. Then came the moment. I pulled bees from his mouth. Meanwhile, my partner was rescuing the mother and daughter surrounded by the swarm, but carbon dioxide had almost no effect. We attempted to activate the water pump to flush the bees away, only to discover the air intake had already been completely blocked by bees. The pump could not start at all. The captain had no choice but to request backup, arranging for a foam truck and 4 additional fire engines.
Engines are en route, but the foam's in traffic in Van Nuys, 20 minutes out.
20 minutes wouldn't normally be an issue, but this time an unexpected turn occurred. Several bees had flown into the vehicle through the air conditioning vents. Most critically, both the woman and her daughter were allergic to bee stings. The dispatcher immediately calmed her, urging her to stay composed. First, shut off the air vents to prevent more bees from entering, then instructed them to remain completely still, because bee swarms detect threats through scent and vibration. They're exceptionally sensitive to rapid movement and tremors. As long as they stay motionless, they won't be perceived as an attack, but swatting would enrage the swarm, and the girl did exactly that.
Go away, stupid bee! Brave up! No!